What's going on, family? I'm Scrapbook Boxing. The Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuff series will continue its conversation with you concerning the complete history of boxing. You're looking at Harry Wills, the Brown Panther. The reason why I'm showing you Harry Wills, because I'm going to bring out a Harry Wills scrapbook. That book is 1,000 pages, 2,000 front and back. The entire book is dedicated to Harry Wills. This book is amazing. There's pictures in there that I've never seen on the internet. Articles upon articles upon articles with all the greats that he faced and men he was supposed to face. There's a 20-page write-up with different newspaper articles of Harry Wills and Jack Dempsey, the promise that was made in 1924 in New York. It was an agreed contract that was forwarded by Jack Dempsey to Harry Wills. Harry Wills had signed the contract. Now it was legally bound. And Jack Dempsey would renege the deal. All types of excuses were made. There was a bout that took place July 4th, 1910, Reno, Nevada, with Jack Dempsey and the Boilermaker Jim Jeffries. And after that bout, there was the Red Summer, where you had riots all over the country. Men hung, little boys spit at and beaten half to death. This actually happened. Homes were lit on fire because Jack Johnson had knocked out the Boilermaker Jim Jeffries. A black man knocked out a white fighter. This is what happened. So Tex Rickard was making all kinds of excuses. He got a venue in Jersey City. Then he said that they decided they didn't want to have the bout because of Red Summer. So all of a sudden he couldn't get a venue. New York gave Jack Dempsey so much time to find a venue. We don't want to hear this crap. He didn't find a venue. They kicked him out of New York. Couldn't fight New York anymore. So he had to fight in Philadelphia and Chicago, Soldiers Field. They take on his two bouts, 26 and 27, with Gene Tunney, the Fighting Marine. So Jack Dempsey, before facing Gene Tunney, after he came out of his hiatus for 3 years, told Harry Wills, if you fight and defeat two fighters, I will fight you when those two fights are complete. That was not in the original contract. I don't know why Harry Wills agreed to it. One of the fighters was Charlie Winart, and the other one was Louis Angel Firpo. I'm going to show you those articles in the Harry Wills scrapbook. In order for me to compliment all the fights that both Harry Wills and Louis Angel Firpo fought, I have to bring up 5 separate scrapbooks. But first, let's learn who Harry Wills was. He was the Brown Panther, born May 15, 1889 in New Orleans, Louisiana. He died December 21st, 1956 in New York. He stood 6 foot 3 inches, weighed 210 to 230 pounds. He fought from 1911 to 1932. He became the colored heavyweight champion of the world several times. Now, he fought Joe Jeanette July 1st, 1913 in New Orleans. It was a 10-round no decision contest at the Northside Athletic Club. Fought him again June 9th, 1914 in New Orleans, 10-round no decision contest at the National Baseball Park. He fought him again October 20th, 1919 in Jersey City, 10-round no decision contest at the 4th Regiment Army in Jersey City, New Jersey. He lost the colored heavyweight championship crown. And he took on Sam Langford May 1st, 1914 in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was a 10-round no decision contest at the National Baseball Park in New York for the World Colored Heavyweight Championship title. Fought him again November 26, 1914 in Vernon, California. 14-round knockout. Vernon, California. It was at the Vernon Arena. He remained the colored world heavyweight champion. December 13th, 1915, New York. 10-round no decision contest, Harlem Sporting Club, the Harlem, New York. It was for the colored heavyweight championship title. And it was in contingent that there would be a knockout. If there was no knockout, then there would be no victory. He fought him again January 13th, 1916 in New Orleans, Louisiana. He defeated him in 20 rounds. They fought at the Tulane Athletic Club in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was for the Colored Heavyweight Championship title. Fought them again February 11th, 1916 in New Orleans, Louisiana. 19th round knockout. Tommy Burns Arena, New Orleans, Louisiana. He would win the World Colored Heavyweight Championship title. Now we can go on and on, but he fought him 22 times. And these two men, Sam Langford and Harry Wells, knew each other. We'll just say that. Now I'm going to show you the Harry Wells scrapbook, and then I'll show you the scrapbook with Louis Angel Firpo. He has his own book. Same thing, 1,000 pages, 2,000 front and back. Many articles are not in the English language. There are so many pictures in that particular scrapbook, but there's a lot of articles that is in the English language. So let's take a look at those two books, and I'll bring out 3 more just to complement our conversation. Now, once again, this is the Harry Wells scrapbook. 1,000 pages front and back. A phenomenal fighter was Harry Wells. Now, since I have Harry Wells' book out, let me just show you this one first. This is Harry Wells and Louis Angel Firpo. They got to this point when Firpo would defeat Jess Willard. I'll show you that in a moment. This is Harry Wells and Louis Angel Firpo. Now, here's what happened in that bout. Firpo goes down 2 separate occasions, and it winds up becoming a 12-round victory for Harry Wells. Photograph story of Harry Wells' 12-round victory over Louis Firpo. Now, Harry Wells kept his end of the bargain by defeating Firpo. Firpo had to get past Jess Willard. I'm going to see that in a moment. Now, to properly complement what I'm showing you, I had to now look at the book of Firpo and Willard. This is Firpo to your right, Willard is to your left. And Firpo defeats Jess Willard, as you can see here. Louis Firpo knocks out Jess Willard. Photos tells the story of the big bout. Now we're back to the book of Harry Wells. Shakes the hands of Charlie Werner. He had to fight him and Willard. and Firpo in order to get that shot. So we'll see what happens in this fight. We're back to Firpo. He defeats Bill Brennan. Firpo knocks out Brennan. Bill taking the court. Louis Firpo looms as foreman for Dempsey by his 12th round knockout of Bill Brennan. So he took care of Bill Brennan, and that's how he got the shot with Harry Wells, with Firpo faced Jess Willard and Bill Brennan. In fact, let me finish showing you. This is Louis Angel Firpo as he trains on the speed bag. All right. Here you have Firpo taking a beating from Charlie Werner. And that's the hand that was shaken by Harry Wells. Harry Wells has to take on Werner because Firpo would lose to him. Here you have Firpo knocks out Emilio Spalla, 14 rounds, Buenos Aires. That's in Argentina. I'm just skazing here. Just want to get to my point. This is Harry Wells and Floyd Johnson. You know, this is the last article I'm going to show you, Harry Wells. I want to show you. In fact, let me start this video right now. I got to save the pictures that I want to put in the book. But you get the idea. And this is the reason why I talk about Jack Dempsey the way I talk about him. Great fighter, but he ducked Harry Wells. And he made all these promises to him, and he never kept his promise. It's just unfortunate to him, for him. And then what happened to him in 26 with Jack Sharkey. So anyway, Scrapbook Boxing Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuff Series. All great fights and all great fighters will never be forgotten on my channel. Thanks for listening. Be well.